Hi everyone, my name is Darren. I'm a forest school coach at Forest School Singapore. So I was asked the question: how do you think schools and parents can preserve physical activity and outdoor amidst the COVID-19 situation, as well as the restart of schooling, I believe. I think first and foremost we have to educate our children about the situation very clearly, in details as much as we can. Um, I think it is important because it then allow them to understand that how it is a temporary measure. It is a phase of change and awareness, and less of it as a kind of war against the virus. So I think that will really angle it very differently for our children, in terms of it being a positive mindset towards the situation than having it as a hateful or negative mindset. So that's where, from that foundation starting off, I think we can go on to tackle the different measures that will be introduced in schools as well as in public, about social distancing, about not touching, about different health measures, cleaning measures that will seem very disconnected. However, when they are educated with the foundation of education about the situation, that will assist in aligning with the measures as well as what is introduced. So I think what schools and families can do though will be to actually assess our environment much more, because when it comes to physical activities and outdoor learning, I think a lot of it happens in the outdoor spaces or in more ventilated open areas. So we have to kind of do our own assessment: how much space we have within our neighborhood, within our community, within our facilities, and with that information really put together how we can deploy our resources so that we can be more socially distanced in the process. So family can actually step outside, open the doors, open your windows, um, get that fresh air, as well as stepping outdoors, um, going to take a walk outside, of course with you're complying with all the public measures in place. So I think those are little things we can do to preserve the outdoor learning as well as physical activities. I think then it goes to the next stage, where most importantly, I think with what the evolution of the measures that is coming out, I think we have to then learn how to connect with each other, not just using touch. I think we have many other senses on our body, which many of them are highly dormant due to our over reliance on our eyes as well as our physical touches. Usually, so I think our hearing, our sense of smell, as well as our visual, as well as the other senses that I believe a lot of time we don't have a scientific kind of understanding to. Those are the senses that will then be heightened because of the removal of sense of touch. So it's a bit like a blind individual losing the vision. Your other senses heighten up, and it compensates for the connection and interaction with people at times. And that's how I think we can go about further in the process of connecting with each other with the temporary social distancing aspect being introduced. So yeah, I think that's all for my sharing. Thank you.